All right,
All
all right, all right.
What's up,
What's up,
YouTube?
YouTube?
This is
This is
the
the
man's
man's
Triple T
Triple T
Review,
review,
aka Block of
aka
the
Block of the
Clocker.
Clocker.
And I
And I
have
have
my best
my
friend
best
here with
friend here
me,
with me,
Mike,
Mike,
movies,
movies,
corner
corner
store.
store.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm good,
I'm
man.
good, man.
Hey, it's been a
Hey, it's
while
been a while
since
since
you
you
guys
guys
was on
was
here
on here
doing
doing
reviews
the
and shit
review and
like
shit
that.
like that.
But
Like,
now we
Now
back.
we back.
So what's going
So
on
what's
with
going
you,
on
buddy?
with you, buddy?
hang on a
Hey, what's going
second.
on?
Whoa, wait, what? I don't know how to do that. Yo, like I said, what's going on, man?
Hey, hang on a second. All right, hold on.
All right, man.
In fact, yeah, you could start it now. You could start it now.
All right, well, the I've been wanting to do this for a while now, you know what I'm saying? And I have to say that this is one of my favorite sitcoms from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like show like first of all, the shows that we're getting right now is not sitcoms anymore. It's like reality shows, you know what I'm saying? Like basically more drama than comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like basically in the 90s, I mean, sure we had some drama in there, sure, but we did have like more comedy than drama, you know? Like basically like come on now. You coming from like you coming from the Cosby show, you coming from a different world, you coming from the First Prince of Bel Air, you coming from a Family Matters, you most definitely coming from Martin, you coming from Sister Sister, you coming from Thea, all right, you coming from Moesha, you know what I'm saying? Like all these sitcoms that came out in the 80s and 90s and shit, you know what I'm saying? And some of them in early 2000s too, you know, like, 'Girlfriends, 101, and 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 101 and what you call it, All of Us and shit.
Right.
But again, the, the shows
The
that we're
shows that
getting
we're
now
getting
is
now
not
is not
sitcoms
sitcoms
anymore.
anymore.
It is
It is
reality shows
reality
with,
shows
with
with
like a
like
lot
a
more
lot
drama
more
than
drama than
comedy.
comedy.
Hmm.
So what are
So
your
what are
thoughts
your
about
thoughts
that?
about that?
About Moesha, or what?
What are your
What are your
thoughts
thoughts
about us
about us
getting more
getting more
reality shows
reality
and
shows and
sitcoms?
sitcoms?
You said reality sitcom?
Reality
Reality
shows.
shows.
Trash. That's the problem because we don't need reality shows. It's trash. It's not TV. It's just trash. Like Survivor, all them. Well, okay, Survivor. Maybe I get a pass, but at the same time, that's a problem. Back then, back even like I mean, you had reality shows in the '90s, but it wasn't predictable. It wasn't anything trashy. I mean, some of it was like cheesy, but at the same time too, like it's just trash. We
Like
don't need it. Like we don't need reality shows. That's the issue. That's the problem. They are trash.
cool.
Cool.
So
So
right
right
now
now
we
we
are
are
starting
starting
the first
the first
season
season
of one of
of
my
one of
favorite
my
shows,
favorite shows,
Not yet.
and
and
we are
we
going
are
to
going
react
to
to
react to
the first
the first
episode
episode
of
of
Moesha.
Moesha.
All right, let's
All
get
right, let's get
into it.
into it.
Episode number
Episode number
one
one
of
of
season one,
season one,
which is
which is
simply
simply
called the
called the
pilot.
pilot.
So
So
basically, I
basically, I
noticed
noticed
that
that
that this
that this
what you call
what
it
you
that
call it that
the
the
first season
first season
only.
only.
Actually,
Actually, no.
no. What I was
No,
gonna
what I'm
say
gonna
is
say is
I'm doing it
only
now.
the
only
first
the first
episode
episode
started
started
with
with
the
the
theme
theme
song.
song.
I don't,
I don't
and,
and
and the
and
only other
only other
episode
episodes
after that
after that
didn't start with that.
start with that.
Okay.
I would like to
I would like
know.
to
I would
know.
like to
I would like
know
to
your
know
reasons
your reasons
why
why
it
it
not
did not
start with the
start with
theme
the
song
theme
first.
song first. Like like like
Like how
like
it should
how it
have.
should have.
Give me that ring mic off of there.
Yeah. What's the question? What's the question?
I
I
would
would
like
like
to
to
know
know
your reasons
your reasons
why
why
that
that
the theme
the theme
the theme
the theme
song
song
didn't
didn't
started,
started,
but
but
only on the
only
first
on the first
episode of
episode
Moe just
Moe just
did. You know what I'm
did.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
any
any
other
other
episodes
episodes
after that
after that
didn't
didn't
start
start
that way.
that way.
Because the first episode is like an introduction because it's not a lot of shows have like theme songs like that, especially back in the '90s and '80s. And it's like it's just an introduction. So at that point, they're trying to come up with the right theme song, just for the right tone of the show. So there's a couple like shows. There's a few shows that had like long versions of a theme song, or
Oh, like the
like
Oh, like the
first
yeah,
first
like yeah,
pilot.
because it's a pilot. So because it's a
Need a mic.
pilot. Thanks. Because it's like a pilot episode, it's like an introduction. So you're not gonna have like you know the same, or you're not gonna have a theme song. So that which is normal. Back then it's normal, but nowadays TV shows don't have theme songs at all. Honestly, they just
Right.
have like a they just have like a 5-10 second interlude and that's it, which is stupid. but
come on.
whatever.
I
Oh,
also
I
forgot to
also
mention
got to
about
mention
living
about
single
living
too.
single too.
Who?
Living
Living
single,
single,
in the
in the
90s
90s
sitcom and
sitcom
shit.
and shit. Versus
What we
what we
have
have
now
now
are reality shows.
reality shows.
Yeah.
But
But
but I
I
noticed that
noticed that
the only
the only
sitcom that
sitcom
did
that
not
did
have
not
any
have
theme
any theme
song was
song was
My Life
My
as
Life
Kid.
as a Kid.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Um,
Um,
can you
can
please
you
tell me
please
how
tell me
come
how
it's
come
a good
it's a
thing?
good thing?
Cause some depend, like I said, depending on the tone of the show, some TV shows don't really necessarily have like need a theme song. Some
Right.
of them, and then it just depends. Like my wife and kids, it was. I mean, it's the show is not really the best. And like, what theme song could go with my wife and kids like that?
Hey, I don't
Hey,
know,
I don't know,
but
but
it,
it, it
it has no like
has no
theme
like
song
theme
to
song
it,
to it. Like
basically
basically
for us to
for us to
remember.
remember.
Right.
But again,
But
that's a
again,
show
that's a
that
show
we're
that
gonna
we're
have to
gonna
react
have to
to as
react
well.
to as well. You know,
I would
like
like
I
to
would like to
explore
explore more,
more of the
more of the
characters,
characters,
and that's
and
exactly
that's
what we're
exactly
gonna
what
do
we're gonna
here.
do here.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right,
enough
so
about the
enough
theme
about the theme
song.
song.
Now let's go
Now let's go
into
into
again
again the
season one,
season one,
episode one,
episode
the
one, the
pilot.
pilot.
So
So
basically, the
basically, the
episode
episode
starts
starts
with
with
Moesha was
Moesha
like
was like
writing her
writing her
diary in her
diary in her
bed.
bed.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
talking
like
bad
talking
about
bad about
her
her
father,
father,
calling him
like
honest
an
type of
honest type
person
of
who
person
would
who
not
would
let her
not let her
use the
use the
electricity,
electricity,
especially the
especially the
phone,
phone,
what should I
or
say?
what I say, like
Let her have
let
a
her
bed
have a
within
boyfriend
six
for
feet.
16.
But
But
actually,
actually,
in this
in this
episode right
episode
here,
right here,
and I'm not
and I'm
talking
not
about
talking about
Brandy in
Brandy
real
in
life,
real
no.
life, no.
I'm talking
I'm
about
talking
Moesha
about
the
Moesha the
character.
character.
Okay,
Okay,
she was
she
only
was only
14.
14.
So
So
first of all,
first of all,
how you gonna
how you
skip
gonna skip
from
from
14 to
14 to
16?
16?
Like, what about
What about
15?
15?
Remind
Remind
you,
you,
this is
this is
1996.
1996.
Yeah.
Well,
That's really
that's
gonna get
really
into
gonna get into
like
like
two
two
episodes
episodes
in
in
season one,
season one,
which is
which
part
is
of
part of
16.
16.
So like,
So like,
how you feel
how you feel about
how you feel
how you
about
feel about
Moesha
Moesha
skipping
skipping skipping
15, going
15,
into
going
16
into
from
16
14?
from 14?
Uh, wait. She was 14. Her character was 14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She too damn old to be 14. She had to be like at least. She had to be way older than that. Too old. You can get away with it in Thea. She can get away with that, but this ain't Thea. That
right.
right.
That's no I didn't that part I didn't know that.
But in real
But in
life,
real life,
she was like
like
17.
seven,
No,
she was like
16 and
16
a half.
and a half.
Yeah, no. She looked like, but now Brandy looked like she was had to been like 16, 17. No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was not that wasn't I'm not convinced. And then even okay, Kim Parker, Countess Vaughn, Like she was in 227, mind you. So I'm not at all convinced.
Right.
Right.
Yes,
Also,
in
yes,
real
in
life,
real life,
Countess
Countess
Vaughn is
Vaughn is
older than
older
Brandy.
than Brandy.
Older than Brandy, yeah, I know.
But
Not
in the
But in the
show,
convincing.
show,
Moesha was
Moesha
older
was
than
older
Kim
than Kim
and
and
Niecy,
Niecy,
but she
but
wasn't
she
Niecy
wasn't
yet.
Niecy yet.
She was
She was
Gail.
Gail.
You said what?
Star Jackson,
Star
the
Jackson, the
character,
character,
she was
she was
Gail.
Gail.
Yeah, cause yeah, they were not. Yeah, they was not 14. They did not look 14, 15, especially Collins Vaughn in particular. But yeah, ghetto. Yeah, Collins Vaughn scared there, of course.
Right.
I mean,
I
yeah, I
mean,
was
yeah, I was
around, but
around, but I'm not the one.
I'm not
I'm not
the
what you call
the
the
series.
series.
It was now
It was now.
all right.
All
But
right,
we
but
might
we
get
might
on
not
that
get on
about
that about
like
like
like the
like
aging
the
process.
aging process and stuff.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I
Like I
said,
said,
the
the
episode
episode started with
Moesha
Moesha
writing
writing
her
in her
diary
diary
in her
in her
bed,
bed,
calling
calling her
her
father
Frank,
Frank,
the armor
the
type of
armor
person
type of
who
person
would
who
not
would
let
not let
Moesha
Moesha
use the
use the
electricity
electricity
or the
or the
phone
phone
until she was
until she was
16
between
or dated
or
boy
dated
until
boy until
16.
16.
Like, what the
Like,
fuck?
what the fuck?
Uh huh.
Then at the end of
At
it,
the end of it, of course,
Moesha got
Moesha
scared
got scared
because he was
because
supposed
he
to
was
wake up
supposed to wake up
and
make
make
her
a
make
guy
a guy famous
famous a
famous a
breakfast.
breakfast.
But guess who
But
beat
guess
her
who
to
beats her
it?
to it?
Who?
D.
D.
Of course.
So
So what are your thoughts
that?
about that, man?
I mean, it is what it is. You know.
True. Moesha talking about, come on, everybody. And you know, Moesha, all this play is talking about, oh, I'm making some new sex daddy.
And
And then here comes talking about stuff.
he took
He took my play for
we're
you gonna pull back the nub.
Like,
Like, what does that even mean?
What?
You touch
You touch my play for you gonna pull back a nub.
Hmm. Honestly, bro, I can't really I can't hear you like that. What'd you say?
What
does that mean
by you touch
you
my
touch my
play
play
for
for
you
you
gonna
gonna
pull
pull
back
back
a
a
nub?
nub?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
And then
And then here comes
coming in
through the fucking door without even knocking.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever had a friend that would come through the door and without knocking?
Yeah. And it's annoying.
Right.
Right.
And
then next thing you know, I keep going call them like another family name. Like,
Like
like basically,
like
like
I
I know throughout the whole show, It was
annoying to me.
but this is
only
the
first
episode
episode of season 1.
Right.
And yes,
And yes,
if you
if you
guys
haven't known,
at
at
first,
first
Frank
Frank was
so
so
mean
mean
to
to
Hakeem,
Hakeem,
like
basically,
like
Hakeem just like came from Memphis
and
and
most
dinner,
but
we will react to more Moesha episodes once we talk about it. But this is only representing that. So, and I keep talking about some brother. Wait, what the fuck? I can't Hakeem. What about you, man?
You said you couldn't stand them?
No.
I loved them. Well, here's the thing with Hakeem is that he's kind of relatable in a sense because, yeah, he'll come unannounced, but he felt like he was at home when he was at Frank and Dee's house. You know what I mean?
Right, basically house, yeah.
Yeah, he looked up to Frank and Dee before all that shit went down.
Right.
So they didn't really touch too much on like Hakeem's parents and all that stuff.
No. But they
Frank put that 3 episodes later.
Huh?
Frank
touched something on Hakeem's mother 3 episodes later.
Right. Yeah, they didn't really, touch up too much on Hakeem's past, but he was just telling, like, he looked up to Dee and Frank as like role models before all that went down, which is understandable. But he was a friend to like Moesha now.
Exactly. I'll give him that.
But
other than that, I couldn't stand Hakeem.
Yeah.
Like just coming in and all they fucking don't do anything with her.
Well, if you remember, Steve Urkel did something similar too. He come in unannounced. He came in unannounced. He ate up some food, but not. He wasn't like a big food eater, but he came in on knocking. Yeah, he was a pest.
I can see right now, man. I mean, but he was in love with Laura.
Mm-hmm.
But
again, you're gonna give him the time to think.
Yeah, it took Laura 9 seasons to be in love with Steve.
Right.
Oh,
what about the time when Moesha was had asked her daddy before Steve jumped in and talked about, Moesha's just going down.
Yeah.
Wait,
Steve.
Pump your
brakes.
Yeah.
You just became part of the family. Besides, before you get to the day, guess what? Frank was a single father.
Right.
Yep. So we pumped the brakes like this, and let Frank go the way that he did. Talking about some call it. Who else is gonna be there? And then Moesha talking about some Kim. I'm going about like Trini and Kim, and then Frank talking about you were going out the door until you said it came. Like what? Kim is not a boy. Kim is a girl. I couldn't stand Frank either. Yo,
Yo, you here?
yeah. I was saying I couldn't stand Frank either.
Right.
Because he was a boy, and like what? Kim is a girl.
Yeah.
And then this nigga fucking know to talk about you better not go game till you're 25. Do you know how long it would be promoted like at 25?
Yeah.
Like 11 years, man. And then when we talking about they agreed that people start dating at 16.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I swear to God. And Frank is so do like you get love, but not deep.
Right.
And Frank was talking about get a big house in Beverly Hills. I don't know.
Right.
All right, let's go on to the second. All right, let's go on to the next part where they're at the den. Now and down. It's like a older friend and mentor and having all that. And then at least and Dell was right. Like advice, good advice, or advice, or some things, some advice. Like she jokes around too. Mostly on Hakeem because because he Hakeem be trying to disrespect Dell and her place. Like what the fuck?
Right, excuse me, sorry.
First of all, this is a den where you can hang out and all that shit, but don't be disrespecting and dead like that.
Come here. Right, exactly. I agree. Yeah.
Like for example, the second season of the first episode is going to be actor as well. Like you see how they had that list of body parts shit, girls and boys, and Rakim was gonna go as something. I gotta watch the episode again. I haven't watched it, and then I'll let you know what he said.
Right.
But I know that Ed came with a comeback saying,
and then
Ed
and
Dillon told
Dillon told
myself,
myself,
I mean, both your
both your
credit
credit
for
for
Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Yeah.
That was a perfect comeback.
Mm-hmm.
But
On the
on the
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
the
the
pilot.
pilot
Now,
now
now,
as far as
all the
all the
boys
boys
were
were well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm not
I'm not
like
like
I don't
I
look
don't
at
look at
boys, I don't
boys,
look
I don't
at
look
dude,
at
I don't
dude,
look
I
at
don't look at
men
men
or
or
none
none
of
of
that
that
shit.
shit.
But Pam was
Pam was
looking
looking
at
at
every
every
fucking
fucking
boy
boy
that
that
was
was
walking
walking
past
past
by.
by.
Like,
Like,
what?
Yeah, she was horny as fuck. She was the horniest one out of all of them. Out of the three, out of the group. Which
most
is
definitely.
which is
And she was
normal.
horny for Hakeem too.
Yeah, I mean, which is normal for their age too. It's normal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
normal,
it's normal, but like see, Hakeem didn't want her at all.
Yeah, Akeem didn't want Kim. Yeah, I mean,
But he wanted Moesha though.
yeah, I mean, in his defense, Moesha was the more attractive one than Kim. Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, even Niecy was attractive too. So I
Yeah,
mean, no
but he
offense
didn't
to
want
he didn't want
Kim.
DC either.
Yeah,
sorry, Nisi.
Sorry,
No
DC,
offense.
no offense.
But
But
again,
again,
oh,
oh,
what
what
about
about
the
the
time
time
when
when
Mauricio
Moesha
came
came
over
over
to
to
the
the
girls'
girls'
table
table
group?
group? Oh my God.
Everybody saying
Everybody saying
Mauricio,
right.
and all the
and
girls
all the
were
girls
like,
were
oh,
like, oh,
excuse me, we're
excuse
trying to
me,
get
we're
my
trying to get
phone.
my phone.
No,
No,
that was Kim
that
that
was
said
Kim
that.
that said that.
Yep.
And then
Then
Kim told
Kim
myself,
told myself,
who you on that
"Who you on
queue?
that
Like,
queue?
what
Like,
the fuck?
fuck."
But
But I
out of
like
all
out
them
of
boys,
all the
Kim,
boys, Kim,
you could have
you could have
definitely
definitely
got with
got with
Hakeem. Come on,
Hakeem. Come
man.
on now.
Right.
But like I
But
said,
like I
Hakeem
said,
didn't want
Hakeem didn't
Kim.
want Kim.
And,
But
see too. It's funny too because when that spinoff, the Parkers, you had Monique.
like,
She like Professor Ogilvy, which he ain't really all that. But I mean, I know Homo, but he not all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could have you so many to choose from, but you had to pick Professor Ogilvy of all people. So it's kind of like
because
That's
that's what he loves,
what
man.
he loves, man.
That's who she
That's who
chose to
she
love.
chose to love.
that's true, but then it's like the way I see it with the even with that, it's like I feel like the way they pair them up, I feel like it was more forced. It's like okay, towards the end, it is kind of like that with Family Matters. Like towards the end, Steve and Laura ended up getting together, and then the end of it all, Parker's Miss Parker and Professor Ogilvy got together. I feel like it was forced, but yeah, the same. It is love though. It really is. It's like, hey, if I had to wait several seasons, nope. I ain't waiting. I'm not even waiting a season.
Like,
Either you like me or not. So yeah.
there's
This one
one episode
episode when
when
Frankie Crockett and Professor Ogilvy finally got married after all these fucking years
that
that
that he
that
wouldn't
he
give Nick
wouldn't give Nick
Congo the time of
Congo
the
the time of
day.
the day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry,
Don't worry, we're gonna be at the office too. Not only that,
this is one
this is one
episode
episode on this sitcom,
like
like
like like
like
like
like like
where
like
it
where
involved
it
King
involved
Letters
King letters
and of course
and of
Kim and
course Kim
Hakeem
and
got
Hakeem
together
got
for only
together for
one
only
day.
one day.
I'm gonna be real with you about another thing about Moesha.
Yeah.
If we didn't get Thea, there wouldn't be Moesha. There are some Thea elements in Moesha. I will say that. I'm just saying there are some Thea elements. There it really is when you really think about it. But the difference is that Thea was a single mom. You had Frank and Dee were practically married. So yeah, but there still are Thea elements to it too. I see it. I see that now.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
know
because
that
I know that
Angel appeared
Angel
on it.
appeared on it.
Of course,
Of course,
Moesha was
Moesha
on
was
it, of
on
course.
it, of course.
Yep.
Who else was
Who
on
else was
it?
on it?
Yvette Wilson, who played Adele, she was on
Yeah, I
there.
did say
Yeah, I
Angel
did say
already.
Andel already.
Yep, you did say okay. Yeah, I can't. I could barely hear you, but yeah. Somebody, I think somebody else. I got look. I got look because I know. I think somebody from Moesha. I think. Don't quote me on it. I don't think so, but I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do more research.
Cool.
But I know. I think Jason Weaver was in that one too. But I think he. I don't know if I think he guest starred once on Moesha. I'm not sure. I have to look. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it yet. I'm gonna do my research.
Oh, let's get to the
Let's get
part
to the
where
part where
what
what you
you
call
call
it?
Melinda
Melinda
Williams.
Williams.
She's fine as
She's
fuck.
fine as fuck.
You said Belinda Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Melinda Williams.
Melinda
She played
Williams. She
Taylor.
played Taylor.
Oh, yeah, Melinda Williams. Yeah, of course. Yes, she's fine.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
definitely
she
fine as
definitely
fuck.
fine as fuck. Oh,
She came to the group table, the girl group table, and and then she fat body shamed Kim. I mean,
I
shit.
mean,
I mean,
I
if
mean,
you
if
fat
you
shame
fat
somebody in this
in this
decade of
decade of
generation, oh hell yeah, you gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, it's the '90s, so I mean, but Kim was about to fight her though. Kim was about to fight her, and next, you know what I'm saying? After the fact that Taylor was talking about some, oh no, it's just fat, baby. Like, basically, yeah, your fat body shaming Kim for nothing. Like shit, like shit. Listen, Moesha had the big ass, and Nisi, she had them spaghetti. She had them spaghetti legs. Yo, oh, sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, as I was
Yeah, as I
saying,
was saying,
um,
um,
from episodes
episodes
on,
on,
Nisi and
Nisi and
Moesha
Moesha,
even
even
fat body
fat body
shame
shame,
great friend
great
Kim.
friend
Like
Kim.
what?
Like, what?
And see, Moesha and Nisi, they had their
Yeah,
issues. You know what I'm saying? Alexa off. They had their issues.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did. Um, yeah, they. I kind of want to explore a little bit more of Nisi and Moesha's relationship because it was it's on and off. You know what I'm saying? It's like they had like an on and it's on and off again. Like they had like this odd relationship.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah, I want to
actually
actually
explore
explore
that.
that.
Because I will say
But
this.
because of that,
Yeah.
There were
like
more than a
more
few
than a few
episodes,
episodes,
like a
a few episodes
where they
where
were
they
not
were
talking to
not
each
talking
other
to each other
after what Nisi
what
did
Nisi
with
did
Hakeem.
with Hakeem.
Basically, he kissed
he kissed
Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Hakeem kissed
Hakeem kissed
Nisi.
Nisi. Well,
That's when
that's when
Moesha
Moesha
came
came
like burst in on
bursting
them.
on them.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? Talking about
No, stay
no,
away
stay
from
away
me.
from me.
Right.
And then
And then
next thing
next thing you know, at the end of the
episode,
episode,
well, that
well, that
was
was before
we
like
fell
we
through
fell
and
through
going
and going
to boot
through
camp.
camp and shit.
Moesha
Moesha finally decided to go
with
with
you
you
on
and
the
the tour.
Right. Yeah.
And
Nishi's talking about myself. Oh my god!
Right.
And
I feel like Hakeem did that.
Which
actually, it was actually his fault.
Yeah.
Because
he was the one who came into the throne room
trying to make
me
feel
feel better and shit. After Nisha was telling Hakeem
on how
her final
her last
boyfriend
gay
made her
pious.
pious shit.
Right.
But yeah,
we're gonna get into that. But we talking about the pilot right now. But as I was saying, like Moesha had the big ass,
and
Nisi had the gay legs,
Mm-hmm.
and the
big titty, and the big titty.
So what's the
point of fat body shaming him?
Like what was
the whole purpose?
It's been a gag in TV shows too where you get that one friend who gets fat shamed. It's just a gag of it all. You know what I'm saying? And then Countess Vaughn though. I think it was later on she had lost weight too. In real life. So
Oh really?
yeah, she did. She lost some weight. She had lost weight in real life because too of the fat shaming. It might have got to her when she was in the parties. That's when she lost all that weight. She was looking good.
I'm
gonna say better than Moesha.
Is she better? No, but Moesha was great. You know, she was looking great. You know, all three of them did in their own way.
She had big ass though.
Yeah, all three of them did to me in their own way.
This is what you call
the next season when you first did.
You said what?
they
they
but
but
Q called
Q called
Moesha
Moesha
when he
when
first
he first
appeared
appeared
on the
on the
series.
series.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
Q.
means you
That
want to
means
get
you
that
want to get
butt.
that butt.
As Yaki was
Yaki
cool.
was cool.
Right.
And of course,
And
you
of
call
course, you
Ken
call
Biggest
Ken
Mouth.
biggest mouth
Because he does
because
have
he
a
does
big
have a
mouth.
big
Because
mouth. He
in the
says
run,
in
I'm
the run,
fucking
I'm
up.
fucking up.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't really
I
call
don't
it
really
Nisi.
call it Nisi.
But for me, I
But
know
for me,
that
I know
he
that
had those
he had
spaghetti
those
legs and
spaghetti
good
legs and good
titties.
titties.
Mm-hmm.
And then here
And then
comes
here
that
comes that
Ohio.
Ohio.
I
I
cannot stand
cannot
no
stand no
RP either,
RP
man.
either, man.
Oh, that's Ohaji Merlin Santana, who went on to play Romeo and Steve Harvey.
Right.
Right,
Not Romeo
not
and
Romeo and
Juliet.
Juliet.
Right. I I vaguely. I remember to its fault Ohaji, but I vaguely remember like what his character was about. I have to look into that. I'm a Mother Santana fan.
Oh, I'm sorry if
Oh, I'm
I
sorry if I
offended you, sir.
offended you, man.
No, you didn't really offend me. It's just you didn't like his character. I get it. I have to explore that.
Well, when he
Well,
first
when he
appeared,
first appeared, he had like
corny
corny grades,
Right.
trying to ask
trying to ask
Moesha
Moesha
about
about the notes for
the ELA
ELA
classes,
classes,
and then
and then
Moesha
Moesha
corrected him,
corrected him,
saying,
saying,
uh,
uh,
"No,
"No, he cannot.
you cannot
You
copy that
cannot
from her,
copy that
bro.
from her, bro.
Like, come on
Like,
now."
come on now."
Right.
Next thing you know,
We get to the scene
where
where
Ohaji
Ohaji and
and
Moesha
Moesha
was
was
sitting
sitting
fucking some fucking board,
you know what I'm saying?
and then he,
And then
you
he
know, and
pulled
then
out
he
a
pulled out a
corny
corny
poem,
poem, which I
was
thought
corny,
was corny,
Right.
talking about some
secret love and
secret
shit.
love and shit.
But then once
But
he
then
read it,
once he
though,
read it though,
like
like
that moment,
that
he told
moment,
me,
he told me,
I dream
I
of this
dream of this
yes. Like Q
Like
would
Q
never
would
say
never
no
say
shit like
no
that.
shit like that.
I mean, it's
Mhm.
I mean,
sweet and
it's
all
sweet
that.
and all that,
But come on,
but come on,
Ohaji.
Ohio.
Like
Like
you
you
could
could have said it, you could have said it
way
way
better
better
than
than
what
what
the
the
fuck
fuck
you
you
just said.
just said.
Right. True.
And all
And
that,
all that, they already
other
kissed each
shit.
other and shit.
Like,
Like,
I have to be
I
honest
have to
with
be
you,
honest with
man.
you, man.
I
Mhm.
like
I
Moesha's
like
character.
Moesha's character.
I'm
I'm
sorry, but
sorry,
Moesha
but
was a
Moesha
hoe.
was a hoe.
Yeah.
But
But
again,
again,
between
between
Haku and
Haku and
Haji,
Haji,
they're both
they're
my least
both my
favorite
least favorite
boyfriends from
boyfriends
Moesha.
from Moesha.
So I'll
So
put them
I'll put them
at the bottom
at
of
the
the
bottom
tier
of the
list.
tier list.
Mhm.
But what about
But
you,
what
man?
about you, man?
I didn't care for Q like that. I'm gonna be real. This might
That's fair
That's
sound
enough.
fair enough.
that might sound controversial, but I Moesha and Q, he was just. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, she could do better. You know what I'm saying? Moesha and Hakeem, I thought made better sense than anything else. And it's because they were friends for a while, long while and stuff, and they see each other every day. And Hakeem was like loyal, nevertheless. But at the end of the day, I mean, Q was he was solid, but it's just I'm like, you could do better at the same time. So
Now you know what would have been better though?
what?
Frank would have never judged you for his head and then become for 3 seasons later.
With
When
Frank,
he found out
yeah.
that he was doing his father and not his uncle.
I was gonna say any advice Frank ever gave to his kids is so irrelevant at this point because you hit a whole ass son. You know what I'm saying? You hit a son.
Right.
That's the whole point. Any punishment, you need it. You might as well take all that back because, like, biggest hypocrite. That's why he's one of the most hated fathers. Hated. I don't hate him, but at the same time, though, the writers I feel like they just threw that in at the same time too. So, but at the same time, it's smart.
So
Yeah. Yep.
but she didn't get to leave until like 6.
Yeah, I heard she had issues with the show. I think
Yeah, she did.
is Cheryl Lee. She's a fine actress. I thought for the longest time underrated. I'm finally glad. I'm glad that she finally getting the recognition she deserves. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what issues she had on the show, though. I don't know what I need to read up on it, but I don't know.
I think she had an issue with the writers because they both find his character from being a good father to a bad father.
Okay, then yeah, I could see it. I could see it because, well, how do you turn, Frank from a good to a bad? I could see that. When they switched up, that's why it goes back to what I said. They just threw it in and made Frank the bad father, which all this time he was a strict but good father, but then now he's a simp. So every advice that he gave his kids or whatnot, that it's irrelevant, and the show hasn't been the same since.
Like, what I was gonna say was, not only did they turn Frank into a bad father, also they actually turned Frank like even before this happened, like before the Jordan situation and shit, they turned Frank character as the biggest hypocrite of all.
Yeah.
Like as far as judging Q for what he do for his father. You know what I'm saying? And that first meeting, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout that whole first season, he was mean to our team.
Right.
Come on, Frank. First of all, you're not supposed to do that. You're doing like this somebody was mean to you.
Right.
And Frank, you guys stay the whole time with you and marry a long time.
Do you know what? You know who I felt sorry for the most? Fuck Dorian, fuck everybody. Miles, I felt bad for.
Miles. I'm sorry about him, man. Like I'm trying to forget about Miles.
Everybody forgets about Miles. Like the fuck everybody else. Miles, that's the most. They always send him to his room. You
Right.
know, he don't be a part of the conversation. And then, once you find this out that he has a brother out there, it's like, well, damn. Yeah, Miles, mind you, he was still young, so it's like that did take a toll. And then, not to mention, at the end of the series, well, you know what happened at the end of the series.
Once he got
Once he got
kidnapped.
kidnapped,
Yeah,
Be-
he got kidnapped.
because
because
Dory didn't
Dory
want to
didn't want to
fucking
fucking
listen.
listen.
Dorian was trouble.
Yeah, he caused
Yeah, he
nothing
caused
but
nothing
trouble,
but
which is
trouble,
what he
which is what
said
he said
in one
in one
episode
episode
of season
of
five.
season 5.
Even
Even
seven
seven
episodes
episodes
before,
before
um,
um
the the
the
the
the
the
the
uh,
uh,
Hattie
Hattie
revealed that
revealed
Frank was
that Frank
Dorian's
was
father and
Dorian's
not his
father,
uncle.
not his uncle.
Right.
That's a
That's
bad
that
situation.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Let's
get
get
into
into
the other
the other
scenes
scenes
where
where
Moesha
Moesha
started
started
disrespecting D.
disrespecting D.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Frank
Frank
was back to
was back
work.
to
Like,
work.
come on,
Come
like for
on,
what?
like for what?
Now,
Right.
first of
The
all,
first woman
I have to
I have
say,
to say,
D might
D
be
might
known
be
to
known to
do all
do
that
all
shit,
that shit,
but
but
that's still a
that's
grown
still a
woman at
grown
the
up
end of
at the
the
end of
day.
the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like she
Like
ain't
she
none of
ain't none of
she ain't
like
none of
she
your
ain't none of your
friends.
friends, you know what I'm saying?
And she ain't
And
just
she ain't just some
woman on the
woman
street.
on the street.
Right.
And of
And
course,
of
D
course,
did
D
ground it
did
police.
grounded police.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your
So
thoughts
what are your
about
thoughts
that?
about that?
I mean, as expected, honestly, as expected. I mean, typical, but you know how it is.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Let's move on
Let's
to the
move on
next
to the
scene
next scene
where,
with
where we back
where
at
we
the
back at
den
the den
where
where two rappers were rapping
on the same
on the
stage
same stage
and all that
and
shit.
all that shit.
Like
Like
just before
just before
Ohadi
Ohadi
went on the stage,
went on the stage, and did a
like did a fake
did a fake
singing and
ass
shit.
singing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
And of
Moesha
course,
had to
Moesha
show
had to
up
show up
after she was
after
being
she was
punished
being
by
punished
D.
by D.
Typical.
And
And
then
then
after
after
Ohadi
Ohadi
finished his
finished
shit,
his shit,
he went to
he went to
Taylor
Taylor
and kissed
and
her
kissed her
instead of
instead of
Moesha.
Moesha.
Like basically,
Like basically,
played
he played
Moesha,
playbook
and he
and
cheated
he
on her
cheated
too.
on her too.
Oh yeah, and
Oh yeah,
Kim was
and
about
Kim
to
was
find
about to
her
find her
too.
too.
And then
And then
Moesha
Moesha
backed him up, talking
him up,
about, yo,
oh no,
oh no,
oh no,
let me handle
let
this,
me handle this,
Tyson.
Tyson.
Like
Right.
for
Like
real,
for real, don't.
but
Like
why would
why
Moesha
would
call
Moesha
Kim
call
every
Kim every
fucking name?
fucking name?
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts,
Any
man?
thoughts, man?
No thoughts on it, honestly.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I
I
believe we're
believe
gonna
we're
go
gonna
into
go
the
into the
final
final
scene
scene where
where D
where
did
D
remind
did remind
Moesha,
Moesha,
oh,
like, oh,
I'm not your
I'm not your
mother,
mother,
I'm not
I'm
your
not your
father,
father.
but I
I
am
am
someone that
someone
you
that
are
you
going
are
to
going
still
to still
respect.
respect.
And if you
And if you ever
she
she
stopped,
stopped,
and then she saw
and then she
Moesha
saw Moesha
crying.
crying.
A very strong scene by Cheryl Lee. She ate that scene alive. I love. This is why I fuck with Shirley. Good, great actress. She ate that scene. I ain't gonna hold you.
Cool.
One of my favorite
And
scenes in the
did you
show.
run into Abbott Elementary?
See, Abbott Elementary. Um,
Yes.
with that, it's more. I loved it. I liked her performance in Moesha more than Abbott. However, Abbott Elementary is a it's just a documentary comedy. So it's like they don't really get to show like a dramatic side like that. Not like that. But when she does, Shirley's great anyway. Like she's so authentic anyways, regardless. But in Moesha, yeah, very powerful performance. Great. I think she's underrated when it comes to dramatic scenes, in my honest opinion. She's very underappreciated. I'm surprised she didn't get an Oscar. I'm surprised she hasn't had like a solid movie career to where she should have won an Oscar. But I'm glad that she finally won an Emmy. Finally, it took Abbott Elementary for that. Of all the stuff that she's done. So
Right.
yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, I've seen her get really
Yeah,
cool. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You
But
know, and she got to do everything. And you gonna have to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like basically talking about her lifestyle, shit.
right.
Especially on Dreamgirls.
on
She's on it.
Or what?
Yeah,
Right,
like
Yeah,
I said,
like I said, she
got like
got like
kind of like a
kind of like a
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Quick,
Uh,
have you
have you
seen
seen
Shirley
Shirley
Rouse
Rouse
interviews?
interviews?
I've seen probably one or two of them. She gives great interviews too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great.
I've seen like
Plenty of
plenty of
interviews
interviews
of
of
Shirley
Shirley
Rouse.
Rouse.
Right.
And then Moesha
And then
ended off
Moesha
with,
ended off with,
fighting her
fighting her diarrhea.
but she realized
But she realized
that shit.
that shit.
She realized that
She realized that she better have
so that she
sleep so that
could
she
eat
can
downstairs
eat
to
downstairs to
shit.
shit.
Right.
And hey,
And hey, that's the end of the
first episode
first
of
episode
season
of
one.
season one.
Let's get into the
Let's get into the episode. Let's get into the ratings of the episode.
So,
So,
what's
what's
your
your
rating out of
rating
10?
out of 10?
I give it 10 out of 10. Great pilot introduction to the characters, even though some of the characters were familiar from Thea.
Right.
Right.
I loved it for '96. It was great show. Brandy, great as usual. She got her own show, so there's that. And then you got actors like Lamont Bentley, who was he he wasn't established like that. He was an up and coming. I don't know. He just got out of a TV show called South Central, which he played the same character from South Central, who comes in unannounced.
Oh, really?
Yes, he does. Um, Countess Vaughn, who's a great singer, actress, who is established already from 227. Child actress. Uh, uh, what's her name? Who played Vet?
Mandel.
Yeah, yeah. Another Thea, regular. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she kind of plays the same character, but I mean, she's good. Lamont Bentley, great actor. I always too bad his career got cut short. Um, Shirley Ralph, great as always. The actor who played Frank, I think he's a fine actor too. Yeah, William Allen Young. Yeah, yep, that's him. Fine, very fine actor. He been around since the '80s. I think so. Um, good actor. I think kind of underrated in my honest opinion. Yeah, everybody was great. Um, what's his name? Who played Q?
Federal Star.
Yeah, Fredro Starr from Onyx.
But
But
he
he
wasn't
wasn't
he wasn't
he
on
wasn't on
season.
season.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? No.
He
He
started
started
on season
on
two.
season two. Yeah, he wasn't a regular yet, but I mean, yeah, great. Yeah. Who was it? Was it? Oh, it was Hot Ohaji, played by Merlin Santana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he
on
was
season
on
two.
season. His he Merlin Santana. He went on to do Steve Harvey that same year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Yes,
because Steve
because
Harvey,
Steve Harvey,
the Steve Harvey
Steve
show
Harvey
came
show came
also
also in
'96.
'96. Yeah, he very natural actor who was gone too soon. Very natural. He was good. I loved him more as he was when he was a young child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody was great. Everybody was great. The last scene of the episode. D stood her ground with Moesha and stuff, and that was great. That was great. So I give it a 10 out of 10. Very great pilot and introduction to the characters and stuff. So yep, a 10 out of 10 for me. Great episode.
Oh, your
Oh,
first
your
out
first
of
out of
10.
10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I could watch it over and over.
I'll give you a
I'm
round
giving
of
you a
applause.
round of applause. Yep. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I don't give 10 out of 10s to too many things either. I really don't. But I mean, when I
Me either, man.
do, that means it's something special. So
My turn.
my turn.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
what I
what
do
I
like
do
this
like the
episode
episode
of
of
season one of
season one of
Moesha
Moesha
Island,
Island,
I'll give
I'll
it
give it
a 4 out
a
of
4
10.
out of 10. How much?
4.
4. Oh wow. Yeah, please explain.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna try
I'm gonna
to
try to
explain as
explain
much
as
as I
much
can.
as I can.
So the
So
reason
the
why
reason
I
why
give
I
this
give this
a 10 is
10 is
because
because
what the
what
fuck?
the fuck?
Like
Like like
like
like
first
first
of
of
all,
all,
how
how
you
you
gonna
gonna
have
have
a
a
theme
theme
song
song
first,
first
and
and
then
then
the
the
episode after?
episode after?
What the
Like what
fuck?
the fuck? They Yeah, most television shows back then they do that because they want you to they do that. Most television shows, yeah, they do that. Nowadays, not really.
True,
True. But yeah, go ahead.
but that's
But
not what
that's
I
not
give
what I
you a
give
round
the
of 10
time
for, though.
for though.
All right.
All right.
Now the
Now
real
the
reason
real
why I
reason
give it
why I
a
give
4 out
it
of
the
10
part is
because
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 Hakeem coming
Hakeem
into
coming
the
into the
fucking door
fucking
without
door
even
without even
knocking,
knocking,
and then
and
talking
then
about
talking
something.
about something.
Like,
Like
come on,
come on,
Hakeem, you're not
Hakeem,
even
you're
a
not
part of
even a
the
part of the
family.
family. Right.
And then
And then
you know,
so
Plus,
Moesha
Moesha
being
being
disrespectful to
disrespectful to
me,
me,
all right,
all right,
like
throughout
throughout
the
the
series
series,
though.
though.
But
This is
this is
only the first
only the first
episode, though.
episode though.
Yeah.
And
Frank was
Frank
mean
was
to
mean to
Hakeem
Hakeem
throughout the
throughout the
first
first
season,
season,
the whole
the
first
whole first
season.
season.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I don't blame him. Sometimes.
So I mean,
So I
don't
mean,
get
like,
me
don't get me
wrong.
wrong. I mean,
And how
and
did he
Hardy just
fucking play
fucking
Moesha
play
by
Moesha
cheating
by
on her
cheating on her with
Taylor
Taylor
Right.
after his
after
poem
his
and shit.
poem,
And
and
then
then
of
of
course
course
they had the
they had
body,
the body,
they
they
had the
had
fat
the
body
fat
shamed
body
him for
shamed him
nothing.
for nothing,
Right.
especially her own
Friends,
true friends,
Niecy and
Niecy and
Moesha.
Moesha.
Right.
And y'all hang
And
out
y'all hang out
for every
for every
fucking
fucking
day.
day.
Right.
Like I
Like I
said,
said,
Moesha,
Moesha,
I mean
I meant
Niecy
Niecy
got them
got
fucking
them
Steve
fucking
Avery
Steve
big
Avery
pictures.
big pictures,
But Moesha
but
only
Moesha
got the
only
big
got the
ass,
big ass,
which is the
which
big
is the
butt,
big butt,
which
what
Q called
Q called the
on the next
on the
season,
next season,
which we're about to
which we're
get
about
into
to get
that.
into that.
Oh, I want to
Oh, I
see
want to
this.
see this.
I want to
I
hear
want to hear
calling
you
Moesha
calling
big
Moesha
butt.
big butt.
Right.
But then again,
But then
hey,
again, hey,
to me,
to me, this is a mid episode for me,
or decent.
or decent.
Yeah.
That's
That's
hitting
my
you
hitting year,
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Oh wow. Yeah. The fat shaming, like, it's like how many TV shows though you got that one big character that's like get fat shamed. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Like for instance, Rerun for what's happening. He gets fat shamed all the time. You know, but now in Fred Berry's defense, he had lost some weight because it did mentally took its toll because he was a big person of the group, the whole group. It did take its toll on him, so he did lose some weight, and I think that's what happened with Collins Vaughn. He did lose some weight, so yeah, like the fat shaming, it's like the gag of the TV show, but yeah, it do sometimes take a toll on the actors too. Like another one, I would say Kevin James, who he doing the King of Queens. I think it was like I think it was 2001 or something like that. He lost a substantial amount of weight, and he gained it back though, but like yeah, he it do take its toll. It really does. So I get it though. I get it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
But I'm like, well, but Brandy, she ain't that much better either. Honestly, nor Niecy. They not, drop dead to me. They would never drop dead gorgeous to me. Like they were attractive, but they weren't like, oh my god. I would fuck the shit. No, Brandy, I wouldn't fuck that at all. DC, no. Kim, definitely no.
No, that's what I
No,
said.
that's what I said.
Like, like,
Like, like, like,
the two of
the
them
two of them
are the
are the
same
same
thing.
pin the most.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
DC got the
She got the
spaghetti
spaghetti
legs
legs
and
and big
big titty,
titty,
and
and
Moesha
Moesha
only
only
got
got
the
the
big
big
ass.
ass.
right, exactly. It's like I wouldn't bang I wouldn't bang none of them. All three of them, nope. I'll bang Kyler Pratt from freaking 1-on-1 first, or hell, even freaking what's her name from the white girl from Parker's. I'll bang them. I'll bang them two first. Stevie. I'll bang Stevie more than anybody from the Parkers. I said it, and I even hell I even bang what Brianna from 101. Shoot.
Said,
You
you know who I would bang?
Who?
Faith
Faith Evans.
Yeah, Faith Evans. Yeah, her too.
I
would definitely fuck Faith Evans.
Hell, even Nia Long. I'll go further.
Hey, Nia Long. Yep.
Nia Long. Not then and now.
Keep on coming.
Keep on coming.
Yeah. Nia Long. Who else? Sanaa Lathan. From Love and Basketball. Yeah. Her.
Tisha Campbell.
Yeah, Tisha. You know what? I'll bang Tisha Campbell then when she was on mine. Yeah, yes. Hell, I even banged Tashina Arnold then and now.
Shit. I'll fucking bang Kareem House Party.
Who?
AJ Johnson. Shireen.
Oh, AJ. Yeah, AJ. Yes. Yeah, she's attractive. Yeah.
I'm gonna
say this.
In my
opinion, though, I don't know about anybody else.
But AJ
Johnson, she is more attractive than Tashina Arnold.
Tashina Arnold. Okay, Yeah, I see your point.
Not
because like I know that Arnold for best that's 8'6" before he got on.
Yeah.
Tisha Campbell and AJ Johnson were in House Party before.
Yep, they were House Party. Right.
I mean, and Martin going prepared on Martin.
Right.
AJ Johnson should have been on Martin as well.
Yeah, I mean, with Martin, it's like, well, you can't fit everybody. But it's funny though, he managed to get Clifton Powell in Martin, and he was in House Party.
Yeah, because
he was in House Party.
Right. With the Powell too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he played as a black guy.
Yep, but he got with Martin Lawrence. He got kid in House. I mean, he got kid from House Party in Martin, but not play. He didn't get the other one. Yeah, but it's like
they couldn't make it.
No, you can't fit you can't really fit everybody. You know, you can't fit. I mean, that's the case. Shoot, you gotta get. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really fit everybody, and if it's hell, even the shows. What is his name? Kyle Bentley Evans. He had a role in House Party, and then he was a show's producer for Martin. That's a coincidence. That's crazy though. Like, a lot of people, and here's the thing.
Right.
You said what?
Martin even managed to his show.
I even take you one further. Ernest Thomas from What's Happening Now. Mind you, a lot of people forget that Martin Lawrence he was in season 3 of What's Happening Now. A lot of people forget that. He got a couple of the cast members from there, one or two of them. I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, man. But
You what?
I gotta use the
I gotta
bathroom,
use the
man.
bathroom, man.
Okay. All right. So just in case, when we get off of here, um, go follow my channel, Mike's Movie Corner and more. Um, the only thing I got going on that my upcoming videos is I don't have any upcoming videos as of right now. So also too, I am also on Instagram. I am also on Facebook. I am also on TikTok. So yeah, follow me on there and stuff like that. So just in case, yeah. So nothing's going on my channel as of right now. So yeah, that is all I can give you for as of right now. Thank you guys so much for coming in and watching this reaction video. Listen to our reaction to season 1, episode 1 of Moesha.
What's the
Thank you
title of the
guys
What's the
so
title
much
of
pilot?
the
for coming
pilot?
in. Yep, the pilot.
Oh,
So thank you guys so much for coming in.
always my pleasure,
Always
my
my
brother.
pleasure, my brother.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot to
I forgot to
mention that
mention that
the next
the next
episode on
episode
Moesha
on
that we
Moesha that we
building with
building
acting
with
two
acting 2
is
is
season 1,
season 1,
episode
episode
2,
2,
called
called
Friends.
Friends.
Right.
So what?
So what?
I
I
mean,
mean,
like everybody should know
everybody
what's
should
going
know
on
what's
with
going
Friends,
on with Friends, but
in
but
your
in your
opinion, my
opinion,
man,
my man,
what's your
opinion
opinion
on
about
about
Friends?
Friends,
What's the
what's the
meaning of
meaning of
Friends?
Friends?
Friends. Loyalty, communication. Basically, loyalty and communication. Basically,
Right.
just being there for one another. At least try to. It's 24 hours in a day. So yeah, that's the way I see it.
That's the
That's the next.
next
That's the next.
episode.
So,
Matter of fact, I
I
forgot
forgot
to
to
say
say that
that there are
there are
a total of
of
127
127
episodes on
episodes on
Moesha, so
Moesha,
we can
so we
try
can
to
try to
be more
be more
consistent
consistent.
for every one of
Every
Moesha
Moesha
episodes,
episode,
man.
man.
And not
And
only
not
that,
only
there
that,
are
there are
6
6
seasons
seasons
of
of
Moesha
Moesha,
show.
so
Yeah, 6 seasons.
So we're
so
gonna
we're
try
gonna
to be
try to
more
be more
consistent.
consistent.
Yep, we're gonna try to.
I mean,
Not
not
that
going on
hiatus.
hiatus.
One of my best friends,
One of
one of
our
our
best
best friends
friends
is
is
Ray
Ray
Mania
Mania
Studio
Studio
because
because
he's on a
he's on a
hiatus right
hiatus
now.
right now.
You know what I'm
You know
Yeah,
what
saying?
I'm
he
saying?
is.
But we got
We got it covered.
Yeah, he's on hiatus. I mean, yeah, I don't blame him.
But me and my best friend
my best
here,
friend here,
Mike
Mike
Movie
Movie
Corner
Corner
Store,
Store,
we gonna
we
try to be
gonna try
more
to be more
consistent,
consistent,
man.
man.
Yeah, yeah, we'll eventually finish it. Yeah.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
What's the
What's
next
the
live
next live
stream
stream
that I
that
have
I have
set up?
up?
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see. Do I have any for? Let me see. Wednesday. Oh,
I have
I have
something
something
for
for
Wednesday
Wednesday
here,
here. Which I believe is the murderers album.
It's the what album?
The
The
Murderers
murderers
album
album
from
from
Earth Got
Earth Got
Even
Even
the
Sent the
Murderers.
Murderers.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
you know,
I also
scheduled
scheduled
We just moved down for August 25th. Hey, how you feel about reviewing Disaster Strike on us next week, Monday?
Next week, Monday,
Yeah.
I might be down for it.
It's at 7 p.m. though.
Yeah, barring if I don't, as long as I don't have anything going on. But I'm gonna keep you updated though,
Okay, cool.
because I don't want to say it in there. Something comes up, so.
And next week, Tuesday the 22nd, I do have some stuff scheduled for you, which is Buster Rhymes Genesis album review.
Right.
So that's what you want to do on point something, right? Like you just you basically want to stay one button and on.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated and stuff like that. I'll keep you updated.
Okay, cool. And as far as Kanye West album goes, please go check out the College Dropout album review and Baby review.
Yeah.
But I do have Kanye West album scheduled for September 11th,
Okay.
which is Graduation.
Mm-hmm.
So I can look that review and I can't wait.
Right.
Because I have a whole lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
Volume 3 by Jay-Z. How do you feel about doing that, bro?
I think I can.
It's on Thursday at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And the third is August 6th. I believe that's a Wednesday too.
Mm-hmm.
8 p.m. Yeah, can we do that? August 12th at 8 p.m. as well. Equal injection.
Right.
That's the fuck up this Friday, the 18th.
Yeah.
August 8th. Yeah, the country. This is a special edition night, so.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks from today, that's my album review. August 11th, so please remember to look out for those album reviews. Alright?
For sure. But
I might even skip more albums if I be active. I want to be active.
right. But I'm gonna cut out of here. Get on out of here and rest up. So thank you for having me here and stuff.
You're welcome here, bro. You're welcome here, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. And I will see you guys. in the next live stream.
Right.
Peace out, y'all.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Peace out.
Peace, man.